Man accused of what prosecutors say was the worst interruption to a morning commute that our city has seen in more than 2 decades went before a federal judge. Frank James is the man that police say opened fire on a crowded N train this Tuesday morning in Sunset Park. Now, News 12 reporter Katie Lusso was in the courtroom as he faced a judge today and joins us now from downtown Brooklyn with the very latest. Katie.
Today was Frank James's first appearance in court. He remained silent as a judge ordered him held without bail. Prosecutors say he carefully premeditated the attack on board a Manhattan-bound subway train, but his attorneys cautioned the public to not rush to judgment.
We are all still learning about what happened on that train, and we caution against a rush to judgment.
Just moments after a judge ordered Frank James held on no bail, his attorney, federal defender Mia Eisner Grinberg, told reporters James called Crime Stoppers himself.
Yesterday, Mr. James saw his photograph on the news. He called Crime Stoppers to help. He told them where he was. Initial press and police reports in cases like this one are often inaccurate.
Today, James remained silent in the courtroom as he did yesterday when he was walked out of the 9th Precinct. He's now charged on the federal level with terrorist attacks or other violence against a mass transportation system. While authorities say there's no evidence that links him to a terror organization, they say there is a slew of evidence that links him directly to Tuesday's attack on board a Manhattan-bound N train in Sunset Park. From the U-Haul, which they say they found a key to amongst what was left behind in the subway, to the handgun, which they say James bought in Ohio in 2011, to the countless images which they say show him wearing a hard hat, construction worker-style jacket, entering the subway at Kings Highway. As the N train approached the 36th Street subway station, prosecutors say James detonated 2 smoke grenades and began shooting. They say he fired more than 30 times. 10 people were shot, dozens more injured. Prosecutors today called that attack premeditated, planned out, and an interruption to a morning commute that the city hasn't seen in 2 decades. Authorities are also sifting through numerous violent video rants that they say he posted to his YouTube channel.
A lot more died by straight bullet.
Today, his attorney asked the judge, who approved, for him to have a psychological evaluation. They also asked he be supplied with magnesium tablets for his apparent leg cramps.
Mr. James is entitled to a fair trial, and we will ensure that he receives one.
Now, if he is convicted, he faces a possible life sentence in prison. Outside the federal courthouse in downtown Brooklyn, I'm Katie Lusso, News 12.